Hello everyone and welcome back to another first look of a Train Sim World 3 DLC, and this is probably one of the most exciting ones, especially for the US rail fans. It is the very much anticipated Amtrak Acela Express. Now I was thinking about showing this off on New York Trenton, but you probably can't stretch its legs as much as what you can on the Boston Providence route, which is another part of the Northeast Corridor, which actually just today, as I'm recording this, has been upgraded. So it now has the Train Sim World 3 lighting and features. So I thought, let's come on in, give it a go. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So I don't know how we actually set this up. I suppose it probably is quite... Actually, I've done it on Train Sim Classic, although I know it's much more basic. So let's see. We probably will be late, but that's fine. Well, what have we got? And I was actually surprised, but it's not actually the fastest service. It takes around the same time as what the ACS 64 does. We've got Route 128, Boston Back Bay, and Boston Subs. It's the same stations as well, so I don't actually know how much faster it goes. Let's get the systems on, which I'm guessing are back here somewhere. Let's see. I probably should do the tutorial, but we'll try just to get on with it. That's fine. Where's the system? Oh, hello. Whoa. Okay, so you can go really... Well, you can't go down there, but that's cool. Let's get in. Oh, I love the way it looks so sort of, scratched and sort of worn. I like that. Reverser handle. Let's set that to... where's forward? Oh, forward. There we go. What we got? Cruise control, throttle, brakes. We'll get them not fully off, but minimum. What else have we got? Door open. That's on that. Horn. What's the horn like? Not too bad. Get the bell as well. I know. I love the weathering on it. Well, not the weathering, but just the, I suppose sort of weathering. But it's all the grime and the scratches and the dust. Love it. But we do need to find the safety systems though. Which what we'll do for that is actually we'll just do that. Cheat it a little bit. We'll just turn that on. There we go. That's now on. What else have we got on here? We got a bit of that. Tilting. Ooh, wow. Push to rearm. Tilting is apparently on. Timetable. I don't know what that's done, but we'll get that on. Cab ceiling light. Air conditioning. Let's get that on as well. Cab can do all of it. Look at all this. Right, let's get the doors shut and let's get going. I think that's probably all we need to do. Headlights are already on. This is going to be fun. And Route 128's next. Cruise control. Okay, that's quite easy. Okay, just get that. That's easy to get on. Here we go. We begin. Proper rapid out of here. Yeah, for one of the most anticipated DLCs for US rail fans. And, well, here it is, so just enjoy. Big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us a key to show it off. Probably one I was most looking forward to. Although saying that, New York Trenton's been great as well. Let's get that up as well to 30. And a nice little thing, you can also run this train on New York Trenton as well, which I haven't done for this video, as I said, because I want to give Boston Sprinter the upgrade to go as well. And this DLC, I suppose, is primarily for Boston Sprinter, but you still get extra services on the New York Trenton route. Which I think you'd be able to, if you didn't own this route, you'd be able to pick up New York Trenton and buy this DLC as well. So that's also nice. Let's pop that to 60. Can you actually see that? Oh, you can see it on there. Yeah, cruise set 60. Okay, up we go. Let's get that into max effort. And yeah, we should be able to get up to 150 miles an hour on this route. Because for like quite a lot of it, it's just a straight line. Well, I was surprised that it takes near enough the same time as the regional services. I think the service said it was going to take 40 minutes, but then the regional services take around 40 minutes as well. So it's not really that much faster. Yeah, I thought it was going to be about half an hour on here. But no. Anyway, getting our way out of here. And also, there's been lots of upgrades to this route, signalling wise as well. As before on this route, there was quite a lot of weird signalling, and sort of it would bring you down. The speed limit would sort of come down on the signal speeds in really weird places. Like here, it used to come down to, I think, sort of 30 or 40 if you were going back the other way, for not really any reason. It was sort of, it didn't work. But Cactus Juice Brandon, he's been on and he's pretty much completely reconfigured it. So now should work as intended. And Smudge has arrived as well, so let me quickly bump up that so she can sit behind on our Acela service. Okay, that's nice and easy to set. No, not 71. I want 70. I'll keep it at that. I'm sure we'll get some people laughing in the chat about that. That goes up there. This is great though. The only time I've driven this train was on blind. Okay, it goes. Oh, okay, you can actually open the window. Alright, you can open the emergency window. I don't think you're supposed to probably open that, but you can open that up if you want. Bit of extra air in. We'll also take a look. Can we see it tilting? I think it's only the power cars will tilt, or is it only the coaches? No, yeah, I think it's the coaches will tilt, but not the power cars. I could be wrong. Should be able to, it's one of the two. Is it the power cars or the coaches? It should be on. Because it did say it was enabled. I don't think it requires any fancy setup like the other one, the 612. So the second tilting train in the game. We'll watch it going around this corner over here. We've got 60 coming up. Hang on. Pop that down before it gets grumpy with us. Slams the brakes on or something. There you go. And it comes down with you as well. That's nice to see. Right. What's going to tilt? It's got to be the coaches, isn't it? Yeah, you can see the coaches proper sort of going over there, but the power car near enough staying the same. I suppose what it does, it just makes the passenger ride slightly more comfier. And looks like we can get that back up to 70. There we go. 26 miles to Route 1. Oh, we're down to 60 soon anyway. Well, we'll do, we'll keep it at that. We'll quickly bring it down. I don't know how angry it's going to get. I reckon it probably gets quite angry, this train, if you speed. So let's try not to speed. Yeah, so we should also have the new Train Simwell 3 volumetric clouds, the new TOD4, so that's time of day 4, which is just the new one. So we probably won't see the changes in effect too much until we really get into the Boston area, where you sort of dive in under the tunnels and sort of in, out. That's probably where we'll see sort of the changes the most. Yeah, beep beep. I just can't wait to get this up to 150 miles an hour. It's going to be fantastic. Got a 125 coming up. So this is sort of the slow crawl out of Providence. Well, not slow, but the sort of crawl out of Providence towards Attleboro. Then in between sort of Attleboro and what was another Acela? Love it. We'll also check out the coaches as well. Don't worry about that. We'll have a walk through them. Yeah, between Attleboro and Ruggles, it's just literally a straight line, or near enough. Let's wait for the speed limit to increase. Oh, it's a beautiful train. It's such a beautiful train, the Acela. And then you've got the new one, the Avilia Liberty, which is sort of almost the complete opposite. It just doesn't really look nice. Beep beep, yeah. Oh, 125. There you go. Oh, let's reset the throttle. Seems like quite an easy train to drive. Saying that, just screwing up on the throttle there. Let's get that up. Oh, you got the blind there. Oh, what's this up here? Oh, main circuit breaker, head end power. That should probably already be on. That should already be on. Onboard failure, but let's hope we don't get any of that. Okay, so that's all the controls up there. Alright. So right, we're coming up to South Attleboro. We've got to get a flyby shot going through here before it's too, fast to actually get a flyby shot. Let's go ahead and watch that flying through. Oh yes. Oh, it's so good knowing we have the Acela. It's the Acela, one of the most iconic trains in the US, and it goes fast. Which US trains and going fast don't really go hand in hand. But this is a fast one. So, you see the new clouds building up. I've turned dynamic weather on for this one, as it's sort of a long distance, quite fast, so it makes sense to have it on. And also then we can sort of demonstrate the changes to the route. So good on Brandon. Everyone thank Brandon if he's in the chat. He's redone the signalling and upgraded the route. Well, I think Brandon more did the signalling. So thank Brandon for no more slow crawls randomly for no reason. I suppose it comes down more than 110, doesn't it? Well, because we're in the Acela, we get to go slightly quicker. So we should see that tilting. Beep beep. Yeah, so the coaches tilt. Yeah, you can see them proper tilting round there. But the power car doesn't. But why does the power car not? I suppose, yeah, it's probably just more for passengers' comfort. I'm sure all of it would tilt. There we go. 150 miles an hour. The moment we've all been waiting for, people. Are we ready? Let's go. Hang on, it says we're going to get to Route 128 in 10 minutes. I mean, we might be able to get there in 10. Oh, we left about a minute. Oh, we left 3 minutes late, actually, out of there. Actually, no, hang on. Oh, no, it's about sort of 39 minutes. So is it much faster than the Amfleet, sort of the Amtrak Regional, then? We are away. This is the spirit. Hope it doesn't start raining. That'd be annoying. That's the one thing I dread about dynamic weather is when it starts bloody raining. Like all of a sudden. Beep beep, yeah, lots of alerter action. This is this is Attleboro Station, and it's Mansfield next. There's not many stations on this route, on sort of the main trunk of it. But then unlike New York Trenton, this route is quite rural. I mean, it's Massachusetts and what's sort of the other state it goes into? Connecticut. I think it's Connecticut and Massachusetts. But yeah, it's quite rural. Whereas on New York Trenton, it looks like it's rural, but no, it's not. You're literally in the middle of urban sprawl. But yeah, oh my god, we are going quick here. Whoa. I mean, this is almost as fast as what the Ice 3 goes in Germany. On certain routes, which we've got in the game. Coln-Aachen, it goes to 155. So we're not far off that. I mean, even if you don't really like US routes, you've got to get the Acela Express and one of the Northeast Corridor routes. I suppose probably this one if you want speed. I mean, just how can you not like this? That sort of iconic-ish horn. Massive open window as well. You can't really say, oh, it's only a tiny window. Don't like that. Not a good view. And that's only one height. There's another window over there. What a great way to I suppose end the day. As I'm recording this, I've been out for about a 20-mile walk today, so I've just got back and recording all of this. But a good way to end the day. Unfortunately, not tired either. So Absolutely flying along. So if you're doing the Amtrak regional, that can only go up to, I mean, only go up to 125. So I suppose that 25 miles an hour does make a small difference. This is just amazing. We're playing on the PlayStation 5 version as well, and we're getting a steady 60 FPS. That might be a bit different on New York Trenton, as that's a much busier route. That's much more sort of intense as well. But for this route, it's running perfectly fine. Beep, 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 yeah, beep, beep. Get a bit of horn as well. Have we already gone through? We haven't gone through Mansfield yet, have we? Or did we go through it so fast it was like a blur? No, this is it here, I think. Yeah, get some horn. Look at this. Oh my god, that looks really unsafe. I mean, just 150 miles an hour and people sort of really close to the edge. If that was the UK, I'd have none of that. 12 miles. Oh, hello. Whoa, that's not nice. Sorry, yeah. Oh, no, that's not good. It says penalty break. Oh, no, we're fine. So that's starting to bring us down. I like the way it sort of brings you down steadily. Yeah, beep, 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 beep. Yeah, 130. Oh, I want to go 150. It's not fair. 150 was fun. Let's put that down. But that went really quick. So set that to 125. No, not 12. No, one. There. That's the one. Yeah, big flurry of US releases, which makes me think: are we then going to have a flurry of German releases or UK releases? I mean, will we say, you know, get the Niedertal Barn, Man's Koblenz, and maybe something else, sort of all within on the same day? Maybe they have like a German super bundle, and then maybe for the UK, you know, we'll get the Midland Main Line, Peak Forest. I think that's all, isn't it? Beep beep. Maybe we'll get that. Maybe it's some sort of super bundle. Right, so we should be coming up to Sharon shortly, which is the last station before Canton Junction. And after Canton Junction, it's then Route 128. What a fantastic service to do there. I can't say I'm not enjoying this because it's one of the best videos we've done on here. Just the Acela Express. It doesn't get more iconic than that for US sort of passenger trains. And speed as well. You don't really associate US trains with speed, but this one is like an exception. I suppose maybe in future they will do the Acela Liberty, even though it's not as nice as this. I suppose it would still be cool to see. Has anyone seen the new Acela Liberty? Which is the new high-speed train taken over from the Acela. But the Acela isn't even that old of a train, I don't think. I think it's, what, 2000 or something like that. So it's not really that old, and it still looks modern. It still looks quite new. It still looks nice. But no, they're replacing it. Which, does it really need a replacement yet? I mean, are they breaking down, or someone might know. Right, coming up to Sharon. Ooh, Sharon. Let's just round here. Let's do a bit of horn. I think it's just round here. I think we've already gone through it. Ah, here it is here. This is Sharon Station. Everyone say hello to Sharon as we pass by. It's going to be quite cool going through here. It's on a corner. Look at this. We go around there. Absolutely fantastic. It's one of those trains, and so one of those, just doing it on this route, it does bring a big smile to your face. And just the fact this has been quite, I mean, this is like, for UK train fans, I mean, I suppose for the US rail fans, this is like the equivalent to the Class 700. Like if the 700 came to Train Sim World, it would be a smile on my face the whole way. But I mean, it's hardly the equivalent, but you sort of get what I mean. That'll be Canton Junction fairly soon, so we've got a 125 coming up. Let's get the throttle off, we don't really need that on, and we'll pop that down to 125. There we go, that's coming down. Ooh, that's coming down as well. Don't get angry with us, thank you. Yeah, beep, 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 beep. So we go over a little bridge in a second, and then into Canton Junction. I know this route fairly well. When this route was the first rush hour route, so it's been out for about a year and a half. August the 18th, I think it came out, 2021. Yeah, so it's been out a little while. Certainly feels quicker than the Amtrak Regional though, even though it seems to be about the same time. Unless we get there early, which is not going to happen. Beep, beep, beep. 2 miles to Route 128. We'll just sort of coast it for now. There's no point sort of speeding up for, what, 2 miles. I'll have to slow right down. Anyway. Here's an Amtrak regional service. You should, I think, also get Sparks on this route as well. From the pantograph. Yes, beep beep. So we now have 2 sections of the Northeast Corridor on the game. We've got New York Trenton and Boston Providence, and sort of 3 if you want to count it on Trenton Mile 2020, the bit between New York Penn and New Rochelle. Oh, we really do need to slow down. I don't know how good the brakes are. They don't seem actually really that great. So, is there like full service on here? Full service. There we go. Let's get that on. Yeah, the brakes aren't great. So just be cautious. I mean, I suppose that's coming down fairly quick, but not that quick. Actually, that's a little bit worrying, actually. Come on, come down a bit more. No, we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright. I think we're coming at 40, we'll be alright. It's a little bit quick, though, isn't it? Oh, no, we'll be alright. And that's sort of just the right moment to pop it down. And this is Route 128. Route 128. Here we are. Should also see some MBTA trains. I don't think we've actually seen one yet because it's been so quick. As we come in, this is a really, really good route. If you don't have it and you've got New York Trenton, do consider getting it. It's well, I suppose one of the other really good US routes in the game. And especially now it's got the Train to Mile 3 upgrades, it's almost a no-brainer. And with the Acela. And here we are. I suppose the reason why we've got this route, we should really thank Brandon, Cactus Juice, who you may know as developing, even though it comes under Dovetail Games, who's developed the Long Island Railroad on Train Sim Classic, the M3 on Train Sim Classic, and a few other bits and bobs, and started off building this route. Before then, Dovetail Games sort of said, right, can we have a go of this, can we use it? So, oh, why is our head poking out? Let's quickly, it's probably because we were crouching when we got in. Bit of a weird bug, that one. There you go, that looks better. And we actually arrived, I think, on time, or near enough. Right, let's take a little look at the coaches, just whilst, we might as well do it here, instead of right at the end. So I'm sure you've been eagerly awaiting. Let's have a look. So we've got the business coaches here on a first class. I suppose it's probably business, isn't it? Can't go in the toilets, that's fine. Looks very snazzy. A fairly similar layout to the quiet car. This is the stuff I like. PIS as well. Let's have a look. What's it say? Boston South Station. Right, so that's where we're going. What's the next stop though? I'm not local, so I don't know. What's the next stop? Thank you for travelling with Amtrak, I think, or for choosing Amtrak. So does it not tell you what the next stop is? I suppose you might have the guard doing that in real life. So how do we know what... Well, it just says Boston South. So, yeah. PIS does work. Just doesn't seem to tell you much. I mean, that doesn't even seem to be working there. We got a little... Oh, hello people. You got everyone at the bar. Lovely. All doing their thing. Why is it shut? I don't like when it's shut. Okay, well, that's the coaches then. Let's teleport back to there. There's a local service coming in. All the trains just look great on this route. There's not like a bad looking train. Right. Let's go. We're off. Boston Back Bay next, I think it is. Oh, I love this train. How can you not love this train? That's the main question. How could you not love it? Oh yeah, beep beep beep. There we go. Well, we're getting that straight up to 130 miles an hour. We've got 120 coming up soon. Boo. So I'll put that down. That should start coming down soon anyway. And yeah, we do also have the Union Pacific Heritage Pack out today as well, which we will give a look at. I don't know if that will be a stream or a video though, so I'm not really prioritising that, as it probably is going to be slightly more small scale. But no, we will take a look at that. I just don't know whether it will be a video or in stream format. I think stream will probably be easier because there's quite a few liveries to show off, so we can sort of load into one, do 5 minutes, load into another one, do 5 minutes, etc. I think that would probably be better to do that on stream, although we'll see. Coming up to Reedville or Redville, whatever it's called. Probably more Reedville. That sounds a bit better. Oh, this route though just looks beautiful. I don't know. It's great. It looks fantastic with those trains to Mod 3, volumetric cloud, and the new lighting. It looks fantastic. It's making me want to play this more than the new one out. I mean, it's fantastic. It fully deserved having the new features on it, or new Train Sim World 3 stuff. I'm down to 1:15 fairly soon. And yeah, maybe some people have said, "Ooh, that doesn't look quite right. Ooh, that's not right. Why is he saying that looks fine?" I don't really know this train. I mean, I know this train in real life, but I haven't been on it. I don't really watch many videos of it passing by or whatnot. So if you see something wrong, point it out, as I probably won't, because it's a US train. I'm from the UK, so I don't really know it that well. So if you spot any problems, do point it out, and I'm sure I can then pass it on to DTG. Beep beep beep, yeah. So yeah, this is where the oh, what's it called again? Oh, I can't remember what it's called now. The light flare, eye adaptation. That will start coming into play fairly soon, as we're going to be sort of diving in and out of the Boston tunnels. So yeah, we'll see that come into effect fairly shortly. Because I don't think there's been any there hasn't been any tunnels so far, so we haven't really been able to see that in play. So it should fairly soon we'll start seeing that. Well, just here actually, we should start seeing a bit of eye adaptation. Yeah, there we go there. Bit more here. Oh, there, that's good. There we go. Cool. And the speed comes down probably quite a bit soon, so got to be careful of that. So it's taken half an hour so far, so not too bad. Yeah, it's not too. It's probably slightly, maybe like 5 minutes quicker than the Amtrak Regional or the North East Regional. We have got 60 coming up, so I'm going to set that down to 60 just so it's ready. In fact, it then comes down to 30, so I'm going to set it down to that. Just so it's ready. Now, does that then tell us when that's going to start coming down? I think that red thing there will start coming down. Start coming down. Great, right, there we go. So is that going to start coming down? It should bring us down fairly swiftly. I don't think... But it should come down. Only 2 miles now. Not too far to Wriggles. Is that going to start bringing it down? Maybe. Yeah, okay, it's starting to come down now, and that red bar there's telling us. So you could really easily do this route HUDless, because it just tells you all the speeds, tells you when to slow down, and now it's actually properly working the systems on here. That's before they didn't quite. Oh my god, why has it done that? Okay, maybe I was just saying that, but that's just brought us down really sort of weirdly there. I thought it was going to bring us down gradually, but no, that's just come like straight down. So maybe you do need to still know some of the limits on here. We're in suppression, so we shouldn't get a penalty break. I'll put that right down then. Oh, that's weird. I thought it brought us down gradually. Maybe it gave up. It was, we'll just do it full whack. Well, it does come down to 30 next, so we'll pop it down. And what we'll also do is we'll come out of here after, and I'll show you what services you get on here, and also the scenarios. Hey, another F40, hello. Love the F40. PH-3. It's better than the Peninsula Corridor one. Screw you, -2. As we come into Back Bay Station. This has actually probably been one of my favourite first looks I've done in quite a while on Train Sim World. It's been fast, it's been exhilarating, it's been very good. So hopefully everyone has enjoyed the video. I actually do think for me this DLC probably, for me at least, is more exciting than New York Trenton. Although it's quite hard to make, as one's a Route, one's a Loco DLC, but just sort of the upgrades and the Acela, it's just like whoa, it's great. I don't know, it's a tough one. I know. What's your favourite DLC out of the upgrades, the Acela, and here we are. As we come into Boston Back Bay. Have a little bit of Fanta. And about here, I think. Are we even in the hopefully we're in the platform. Yeah, we're in the platform. It's fine. So I wonder if some of the Acela services skip Route 128. Seems just a bit weird the way they stop there. You sort of think they'd just zoom straight past, you know, as an express to Boston. Maybe some of them do. Maybe the southbound ones do. Southbound ones do. That looks fantastic with the... I don't know, I'm just really happy to see this route of the train some more free upgrades. It's great. And just with that, the Acela. Ooh, I don't know. I don't think at the end we'll play with that. I don't trust myself clicking that now, as I'll probably break something. So I won't do that just yet. Come on, let's get into Boston South. Why are we waiting around? Everyone's on. What's that door control? Oh, hello. So you can play guard. Healthy verbal health. What is healthy on? All right, well, let's give that a go then. DCS key switch. And what's that crew key? Let's just do both of them. On. Right, okay, let's give that a go. Let's have a play of this. Well, I suppose it would be one of the forward and rearwards. So rear enable? Is it just like a close? Where's close on here? Oh, there's close. Right, do that and that. Have I done it? Oh no, they've shut. We're playing guard and then local close, which should do our door. Is it like a guard? Right, well that's that. Okay, so you can play guard on this train. If anyone likes playing guard. Playing guard's fun. Let's go. We're off, we're on our way. We're on our way to Boston South, and it'll come down to 20, I think, soon. Hopefully we don't have a red light, that'll be annoying. So you can quite a lot of time you have a red light along here. Hopefully today the signals are feeling nice, or dispatchers as they're called here. Hopefully they'll just allow us straight through. But no, a fairly easy train to drive. I thought it was going to be slightly more... Well, actually I'd already driven it before, but it is fairly simple. It's... I want to say probably easier than the ACS 64 to control, because you've got the cruise control on this one, so you just set the speed and off you go. And there wasn't really much of a setup, it was just put in that, set it to full, and that was it. Off we go. I don't think we even needed to muck about with the brakes in any form, or even, well, not a lot. So quite simple. Probably want to bring it down to 15. And will we have a red light? Let's just have a look on here. I think we do. I mean, that's orange there, but that one's red there. So I think we are. Well, actually, it might change. It could change actually in a sec. Because we're coming up to the East Limits Cove interlocking, so they might then change the signal. It should say on there, shouldn't it, actually? It should tell us if there's a red coming up. It says approach. Beep, 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 yeah. Oh, there, it restricts, yeah. Looks like we're going to have to come to a stop. Oh, no, it's gone yellow on there. Restrict. It's got like a little white on it as well. Maybe not then. That was absolutely fantastic, though. I mean, how would have Dovetail done if you do know the Acela well? Oh, there's another... Oh, you've got to stop, mate. Come on, stop. Don't go through the red. That is one of my favourite runs I've done in Train Sim World, and as I said, probably one of my favourite first looks I've done in a while. That was very, very enjoyable. I don't think there was really a sort of like a moment in that. That was fantastic. I mean, just look at this coming into Boston South. I'm in love with this route. Oh, I have to have 5 minutes after this. Yeah, that was just fantastic. I have to sit down, have a drink, and just chill out for just 10 minutes after that. Oh, that was good. And here we are, this is Boston South, it fogs over. Go away, I don't want it fogging over, be sunny. Well, that's dynamic weather though, so we've demonstrated that, and it's got a bit cloudier as well. Should also have sparks on there as well. Don't think we actually saw one, but there should be sparks on there. Probably not best to speed up now. But there we go. That is that. Takes about 40 minutes, so not too bad. Yeah, not too bad at all. Hang on, why is there like snow on the floor there? Is that snow? No, it's slightly strange lighting there. Hey, you don't have to go on the bloom track either. There we go. And yeah, at the moment there is an off-world destination. I don't think there is actually off-world destinations for the Acela. I'm sure that will get sorted. So off-world destinations, because on here it says it's only going to Providence, whereas it would probably be going to Washington DC. So yeah, slightly wrong on the CIS, although I'm sure that will get sorted in good time. It's not really a biggie, is it? There we go. It says to stop here. So, oh, I'm also let's muck around with the nose cone. Oh wow, that was cool. Look at that. Whoa. Cool. Well, there's that. Capital shroud. I haven't heard that word before. Well, I've heard shroud, but usually it's nose, isn't it? Slightly different in the Acela. Is that it? Is it going to end? Lock doors. Oh, it's just that. It says that's the announcement. Stand clear of the closing doors. That was absolutely fantastic. That run. That was great. About a mile a minute though. That's let's go back out and we'll see what you actually get with the Acela Express on both New York Trenton and on there. So Boston Sprinter, you get 65 services in the Acela. So that's really good. That's okay. Not as many as that, but still quite a bit. Scenarios, you should get some for it. Give me 5. High speed US, and I just clean there. And then for New York Trenton, you won't get any scenarios, but you get, let's have a look, 65 services on there as well. Oh no, that would be across. No, I think that's both for the yeah, 65. That would be the same, wouldn't it? But yeah, that is going to be everyone for today's first look at the Acela Express, which just really happy about that. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us the key to show it off, and I hopefully will see you next time. See you all, and take care. Bye guys.